Hello everyone, this is Backcountry Civilian aka MTR Laaron92 on Pokemon Online. This is my Hacks Troll set. Now, as everybody knows, if you ever play Pokemon Online and you look at the chat, people hate hacks. Okay? So, the whole idea behind this team is to just make people hate you by utilizing hacks as much as possible. Just to annoy the person. Now, so since this is a hack set, this isn't my old team, so don't expect, the whole gimmicky set that I use with my Cottonee and Riolu. I still do have my Shuckle, just because that is probably my favorite one on that team anyway. So let's just start this battle and I'll show you what happens. Okay, my opponent is Koops. Shout out to him. I start with my Ambipom. My Ambipom doesn't have Technician like most Ambipom sets do, and I do use Fake Out, but you see he switched to Spiritomb, and I use Beat Up. Thing is, but my Ambipom is holding King's Rock, so since there's 6 Pokemon still alive on my team, there's 6 chances for it to flinch. That's the whole basis behind me using Beat Up with my Ambipom right now. Is to make the person flinch as much as possible. But you see he burns me, which kind of ruins the whole thing. But like I said, since I'm just trolling right now, I just keep on using Beat Up just to annoy him even more. Let's see how long Ambipom will last. Starts using Pain Split. I guess he's trying to heal basically, and I just keep on spamming Beat Up. I'm hardly doing anything to him. So this goes on for a while until he KOs me. And there goes my Ambipom. So I send out my quit trolling Weavile. So again I use Beat Up. And again it's the same basic behind it. It's holding King's Rock. Thing is that Beat Up gets stabbed now with my quit trolling. And I end up getting a crit and KOing his Spiritomb. So he sends out his Luxray Lionel, however you pronounce it. And I just again keep spamming Beat Up just to flinch him as much as possible. And I get a flinch there. And this is basically gonna knock him out. I know this, but yeah. So I defeat his Luxray. He actually congratulates. He says this is idea. It is genius. Not basically just tell him this is my troll team. Like, don't get upset about what I'm doing. But he was a good sport about it, so that's why I gave a shout out to Koops. He sends out a Samurai, and I just continue continue using Beat Up. Get the flinch there, and it keeps on going. So far now he's down to 3 Pokemon, and he sent out his emoticon Mesprit, which I didn't understand truthfully why he did that, but then I see why. I thought like that was a dumb move, but that was a pretty smart move on his part since it was holding red card. So I send out my Kissatroll, which is my Togekiss. As everybody knows, it has the ability Serenity, whatever. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, just somebody went in the bathroom, but I'm just going on right now. So yeah, this is where things get interesting. Okay, he sends out his Registeel Bronze Age, and basically my team is basically all physical attackers. Alright, this battle is probably, I believe it's longer than the battle that was between me and FunSparks on my first video I did. So you'll see why. Basically I just get walled by this Bronze Age. So I just start sending out Pokemon. I'm just really trying to just annoy him as much as possible right now. I paralyze him because nothing worse than being paralyzed and getting flinched. That is probably heartbreaking to a lot of people. That's like double hacks. Okay. So this is when I send out my Shuckle. As everybody knows, he is God. Okay. So we continue on to doing this, and basically I'm just acupressuring up, just raising all my stats as much as possible. You will see one difference in this Shuckle than you have seen in my other Shuckle. You know, I kind of got the idea of using a slightly different moveset from my battle with Fun Sparse, where he left at my move Bug Bite. No, it didn't hurt it definitely didn't hurt my feelings, but I definitely realized like maybe I could do something better than Bug Bite. Alright, to make Shuckle even more deadly than just a staller. So you'll see later on what exactly I do. I had battles with this before where I was completely sweeping the team with my Shuckle, but then they rage quit, so I didn't put them up. I wish they finished the battle so I could have shown y'all my Shuckle sweepage. But it is what it is. So basically he started using Curse, which definitely got me worried, but I think I'm gonna skip some of these turns because I really don't remember how long this battle is. I should have checked that out before I start recording, but anyway, this basically becomes just a battle of stallers, which anybody knows can last forever. Like when I say forever, I mean forever and eternity. Okay? So basically he keeps toxicking me and tries to hit me, but my evasion is pretty good right now, so I'm not worried. Even if I was worried, my defense is good enough to where if he was hitting me every time, I could still just rest it off and keep acupressuring. The only thing I'm really worried about is him getting a lucky crit on my Shuckle, which has happened before. Again, making a reference to Fun Sparse. So yeah, this keeps going. I'm just gonna start skipping turns now. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. More acupressure. Another acupressure. Okay, this is when my acupressure started failing, so as you see, all my stats are fully raised. So this is more just stalling. He's not max yet on his is he max? I believe so. Anyway, so I'm just gonna keep on skipping. There it goes. As you see, I use right here, I switch Bug Bite for the move Rollout, which I believe is way better than Bug Bite. Yeah, it is resistant to some, but it's not completely immune. And even still, unless the Pokemon basically max stats, they aren't living through a rollout through my Shuckle. Except for, as you see, he does like live the whole full through rollout. The good thing about rollout, even though his accuracy is weak, since acupressure can raise accuracy, this is what makes it like you're not missing with rollout after you fully raise your accuracy with acupressure. So I'm just gonna skip some more. There it goes. I'm whistling. So we're so far on turn 78, and basically it has become who can stall, who can PP stall the other Pokemon. And if anybody knows, acupressure has 43 PP, I believe, which you're not stalling it for anything, and that's including my other moves. So you don't want to go into a PP stall war with Shuckle unless you have a ridiculous set which just has crazy amounts of high PP moves, which I don't even think would go together on a lot of sets. So unless your sole purpose is the PP stall, you're not beating my Shuckle in PP stall. So I'm challenging any walls out there that thinks their wall can beat my Shuckle. Good luck. So I'm just gonna keep on going. Basically, I'm gonna start using rollout. He asked me what's my fourth move, and I tell him toxic, which definitely doesn't make things look better since I haven't used toxic yet with my Shuckle. So I have 16 PP of toxic, which I can't use on his register anyway. So that's just more like PP I could stall with. And this keeps going. We're on turn 101. So we have surpassed the Fun Sparse and MTR Laaron92 battle, where he beats me and my I Am God Shuckle. I tell him you're not PP stalling this, and I think he finally realized, like he says, oh god no. So I'm waiting for him. I actually finally PP stalled him to where he starts using struggle right here. Here it goes. Yeah, he starts using struggle, so I'm like, I basically won this. Good game. You let me fully raise my Shuckle's stats, and your Bronzong is gonna die. Any way you put it, it's gonna die. So basically, he struggles himself to death. And his last Pokemon is Psycho Scyther, which stands no chance against my Shuckle, especially since rollout is super effective ×4 against this Pokemon. As you see, I basically just take him out with no problem, and he tries to roost, which I understand. I guess he was just trying to stall some more, but like I said, there was no way he was beating me and my I Am God Shuckle, because even if he did beat it, I had 3 Pokemon in reserve. So everybody, that is the battle between MTR Laaron92 and Koops. Shout out to him. Basically, Shuckle is God. Alright, deuces everybody, until my next video. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see y'all later.